happy Wednesday, Indie Wednesday. If you to all who celebrate, welcome in. It's just us gals on Twitch today. No YouTube stream today on IGB Indie Games. We didn't have a mod basically, but that's okay because we're here on Twitch, and that's great. Today, oh, I'm so excited. Today we're playing Power Simulator 2. I love this game. I am a big fan of the first one. My review for this one went out today, literally an hour ago, and I thought we could all play it today on stream, hang out together. See, it might be a silent stream because I can't play this game and speak, really. Something about it. I just sort of lock in. It's like my brain turns off completely. I think it's basically just like, it just the way this game plays, it makes my brain sort of just go brrr and don't really do anything. It's gonna be a only, exactly. But I'm gonna try and talk because normally when I'm playing Powerwash Sim, I'll also have something funny and not funny, something like on the telly, or I'm listening to something. So I guess you guys are gonna have to entertain me while I clean. I guess you guys are just gonna have to be funny for a bit, I suppose. I want to show you some bits and pieces about Powerwash Sim 2 because I think it's really interesting, some new bits, and then we'll get into a clean. I'm like 80% of the way through a cement mixer story job, so I think we'll finish that and then we can move on to the next one. I basically ran out of time to finish Powerwash Sim 2 for this review, so I actually haven't played all of it because it's quite big. Actually, there's 38 levels in this game and I've only played 16 of them. I just ran out of time. I'm not the most speedy cleaner, I suppose, but I thought we could play a new one together and have a good time. But I also wanted to show you some stuff in the game that wasn't in the original. If you care, I don't know if you care, but I care, and therefore I want to show you it. So let's get into it. We're going to go to our home base, which wasn't in the original game. Why does my camera feel like it's so fucking tiny today? Did I make it smaller for yesterday? I think I did. Hiya. So this is our home base. So let me know if it's too quiet, by the way, because I think I've turned it down. I probably did, didn't I? Because, yeah, let me turn it back up. These are our cats. We've got Bubbles. We've got Ulysses. And then we've also got Squeak. There you are. And then this is our mission board. So these are the new sort of areas of the map that we've not been to before. Previously, the game was just based in like Muckingham. And now we have it everywhere. And then in here, you've got the sort of story board that talks about what's happening in the story. I'm not really that bothered about the story personally, but hey, what you need to know is there's a new mayor, mermaid gems have been stolen, and shit is still fucking filthy in this game. And then this is our free play area. So this Pump Town, fun town indeed. This is sort of the way you can pick to do the games again, the levels again. They're all in here. A little shelf, cute. You can see how many I've got left to do. Jesus Christ. And then down here is a new thing that they've introduced. So you can buy furniture. So you see those fucking TikToks where like someone will buy the most disgusting vile rug and then clean it. Well, you can do that in this game as well. So it gets delivered, bought it off Facebook Marketplace, and it's vile. So then you have to clean it yourself. Wow. And then there's new this bad boy is my favorite. Look at it. So satisfying. Wow. But and then once you've cleaned this shit, you can plonk it down in your house. I don't know quite what the reason is to having this with the house, but you can, and that's good, I suppose. So they have this new furniture cleaning mechanic. And now we can go place it in our little foyer. Doesn't really go with this sofa, but we'll place it. Also, it's a little bit finicky. It's quite difficult, I think, to actually place shit down because they can't touch one another. Okay, that can just go there because I couldn't seem to put it anywhere else. Well, actually, what if I do like this by the door? Can I do that? Or why? Nope. I can put it. Okay, can't put it there. That's fine. This is the only bit where I'm sort of not loving it, this thing. But that's okay. It's mainly the placing the furniture. Like cleaning the furniture is great, but placing the furniture it sort of annoys me. But that's okay. Anyway, we're gonna carry on with what I was doing, which is cleaning this cement mixer. Because once we finish this, we unlock a new job, and then we can see what the future holds. 2 hours later, we've put the rug somewhere exactly. There's movable things in this game. I don't remember anything being sort of interactable in the last game, but this one has quite a lot of interactive / movable things. But yeah, we've got to clean the cement mixer and, you know, make sure it's spick and span for the people of this town. Are you enjoying the... Shh. Is it good for you? Are you enjoying it? Good noise? Here we have it. Power wash sim. We're doing it. We're power washing shit. We're cleaning. And we're having a good time while we do it. I spent the entire weekend playing this. And I'll play the entire of this weekend playing it as well. Just kidding. I'm not going to. I'm just thinking about it. Just want to. Can't because my family are here. But, you know, want to. I find myself, so my favourite thing to do in Power Wash Sim is to like clean things in a way I think will be satisfying for the video afterwards. So if you ever played a Power Wash Sim game, shut up Morgan, you can play Power Wash Sim with me if you want. The thing about Power Wash Sim is at the end, once things are clean, it gives you a little video. And it's like this how you clean. And then I like it when I'm like, yeah, I clean it in a way that looked good on the video. But you never know where the fucking camera is, right? So you think, okay, well, the camera's probably going to be like here, right? But you never know. And then it'll be there, and you'd have cleaned all the front first, so then the end of the video is boring. And it's like such a small thing. Like such a silly, insignificant thing, but for some reason it really pisses me off when I don't stand in the right place to clean. Hang on, I'm not even using the right... Thank you. I've got a more powerful one, and it keeps automatically picking the less powerful one, and that's annoying me. I don't get the point of watching these games, but playing these games, but I enjoy watching someone else play it while I play games. Exactly. I just like to play it while I'm doing other things. I think it's just because it's quite satisfying and ends like, you know what the end's gonna be. The end's gonna be I've finished cleaning everything and I've won, you know? I know, I've always got to sort my nozzle out. My nozzle's always getting clogged. Hashtag clogged nozzle. Anyway, this is the game now. Buckle in for 2 hours of this. And I'm going to enjoy every second of it. Even if you think it's boring, I'm going to be having the best time of my fucking life, boys. And girls. And thems. I played Powerwash Sim 1 because I really needed the game. I could turn my brain off and play for a while during a stressful time. That is exactly what I do with Powerwash Sim. It's such a good head empty game. You just let the world melt away while you clean the fuck out of something fucking filthy, disgusting, and random. Thanks, Derek. I did finally get my name. It literally happened last week. You've not missed too much, but thank you for the congratulations. My N has been returned to me, even though the person who stole my N was actually me. Would you believe? It was a crime. It was an Ashton on Ashton crime. 3 hours of this and the quietest Ashton you've ever experienced. Facts. Sometimes I'm like, if I'm feeling a bit overstimulated, or like feel like I need to calm down, I think someone should just put this in my hands and I will be quiet. It's a bit like when Ben bought me Lego this one time. He bought me the tool neck from Horizon for my birthday, and I basically didn't speak for my entire birthday because I was locked in on building my Legos. It is like giving a toddler an iPad. It is exactly that. Oh, also, you guys, Morgan will find this funny. My mum texted me this morning, or texted us both this morning, saying, "Do you guys know Rockstar Games?" And I was like, yeah, we've heard of them. We've heard of them. They're like just a small company." And she was like, "Yeah, because we're doing some catering for them at some point soon." And then me and Morgan were like, "Mum, they're only like the biggest, the biggest game development company I think in the world right now." And then Morgan was like, "Send them Ashton's headshot and see if they wanted to do any mocap." And then I was like, "No, give them my email so they can give me the game." And then Mum said to us just now, she said, "Oh, I don't know if I have enough sway with them to be able to pull things like that." And Morgan said, "Well, you're the one selling her food." And then she's just sent a message saying, "I emailed the woman back and told her how excited you both are. Maybe she'll come back with something." I love it. It's so good. I'm like, do you know what, Mum? Love that. That's what mums are for. I would be absolutely aghast if they're like, "Yeah, all right. Let me give you the an early access code, GTA 6, for being so nice and telling me your daughters are excited." Fucking hell. Love it. Love mums. Love mums. One of my friends from school works for Rockstar as a programmer, and she'd always, well, I don't know if he does or maybe his brother does. Someone in our village that we grew up in works for Rockstar. And every now and then she'll be like, "Have you heard of this game?" And I'm like, "Yes, how have you heard of this game?" And then she'll be like, "Oh, so and so down the village, we were talking about it at the school fete, and she mentioned it." And I was like, mums are crazy, you guys. Mums do be just yapping. Hell yeah, Powerwash Sim. My daughter, superstar streamer Scrambled Ashton, is excited to hear I'm working here. That's so funny. She loves it. You may have heard of her. She has 2,000 followers. If you get an early access code, your mum's going to get you working as head of press relations or something. My God, imagine. Imagine the money I would have. You may have heard of her. She just got her M back. She used to be Scrambled Ashto, but she's recently become Scrambled Ashton again. Yeah, she's a pretty big deal. Pretty big deal. Oh yeah, she was part of the failed YouTube channel Triple Jump. Yeah, you may have heard of it. You may have heard of it. Sparky, I can't see chat with your big fat head there. Hey, this game's Thanksgiving break. I've got a week off work, and if anything like the last year, I spent the entirety of that time power washing things. How exciting! It's quite a big game, actually. So I was just saying, it's got 38 levels. So you want to make sure you've got no plans for that week, because you're going to be cleaning for days. As God intended. My least favorite thing is when I feel like I've cleaned everything, and I'm expecting to get the little last 3 bits, and it's the 3 things I'm currently cleaning, and then it's something random, or it doesn't come up, and I'm always like, wow, I've failed to clean something. What a terrible power washer I am. Mum, tell them if they need anyone to mock up in-game characters' TikTok dances. I'm available. Nobody wants to see me dance. Not in mocap or otherwise. I dance like a deer who's just been born. Doesn't know how to use her legs. Do 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 do. Oh. I've got to like look around Sparks, see what's going on. How much the next character in the game? I have second most time logged into, like 200 hours, I think. Holy shit. Nice. The best Powerwash fan. You've usurped me as head of Powerwash fan relations. Oh god, annoying. Right, I should probably just use a ladder. I never use ladders. Stop showing everybody your bum hole. Sit down, thank you. Oh, you are actually owed some treats, but I might wait till you... What the fuck have you just covered my desk in? What have you been scratching on? Okay, fine. Oh. I never use ladders. I just like to just scale my way up in a really inconvenient way. Billy goat my way around, you know? Dancing is a tiring thing. I'm not built for it, you know? I'm built to be, like, sort of horizontal, I think. Because if I'm vertical too much, I fall over. Sparky, why are you being so cute? Why are you being such a sweetie pie? Why not outside? It's quite a warm day today. I don't want to go outside. I want to be here where I could potentially get treats and snacks. And then knock the entire box out of your hand like you did yesterday. She had so many more treats than she was supposed to have yesterday. I think she might have got like 6 or 7. After she knocked it out of my hand. Built to be horizontal, do not let the fans hear that. OnlyFans guy hear that. No, exactly. I'm able to be horizontal and not doing any active movement and or, you know, heavy breathing. I don't like to be sweaty, really. And sometimes when I get too hot, I feel like I'm going to pass out. So, I'm just not really built for it, you know? Any of it. What's up? What's up? I can't keep petting you, Sparky. I'm trying to stream and play Powerwash Sim. Okay? I love you so much, but... I had a dream last night. Oh no! My controller died? Shit! My controller's died! Everybody hold that thought. Stop. This isn't a toy, this is a cable. I'm gonna have to plug my controller in. Stop being a little fussy baby, huh? Oh, your nails all... Okay, we're back. We're back involved. Ow! You're putting your claws in me. Just go sleep. I had a dream last night. That's enough. That's the thought we're holding. Not quite Martin Luther King yet. No, right. Yeah, so I had a dream last night. They're one of my favourite YouTube channels. I just sort of bumped into them in a random hotel. And this isn't actually that interesting. I don't know why I've decided to tell you about it. But I'll tell you about it anyway because I've started now. And I was trying so hard to be cool. And I think if I remember correctly, my mum was there, and I must have like imagined, must have been pre this, well, it was pre this conversation about Rockstar Games. My mum was being like, "Oh, she loves you. She loves you so much." And I was like, "Mum, be quiet. Shush." And she just simply would not shush. And I just was so embarrassed. I was like, I can't believe this is happening to me. So like, I woke up quite annoyed at my mum, even though she didn't actually do anything. It wasn't there because it was a dream. But I just woke up like a bit miffed that she'd embarrassed me like that in front of the gang behind Sorted Food. I was like, I can't believe you've done this. Like, calm down, Ashton. It's not real. And also, like, who cares? But I was so upset. I couldn't believe it. I was ready to throw hands with my own mother. Oh, what's this? Anyway, that's what I had a dream last night. Emma. Emma, could you not? Could you sort of pack it in, Mum? Wheel? What wheel? We did it! Job complete. Now my favourite part, watching the video. It's not my best. It's not my best video. But I like that you can make the thing spin. The one I did on the blimp was much better. It was much better. Sort of guys would be cool about it anyway. I'm sure of it. It was also the most random hotel that just for some reason was the one that they were in and I was in. It wasn't like a Premier Inn or anything. It was just this random hotel that I stayed in one time when I went to a friend's birthday party. And I was like, why am I thinking about this random hotel? Today we're going to clean a farm. How exciting. You're pleased to know that you're not the only one adapting. With everything that's gone on lately, we're trying our hands at regenerative farming. The barn is for our new farm shop, front and centre. It needs to look the part. I know that you've got that covered. Don't you worry about my pooches running around, getting in the way and biting your ankles. Sent everyone I could find off to the dog cafe for the day. Sparky, we're being a real goob right now. Real goob. You heard wheel and you must. The wheel must reply. He was summoned. Right, we're going to do the sides first. Don't know why, just feeling like it. Such good noises. It's like ASMR. I've recently been listening to ASMR on Spotify when I can't sleep. And it's good, but I really don't like how my headphones feel when I'm trying to sleep. So it's quite difficult to sleep. But it's also the... Ow! It's also the only thing that helps me sleep. So... Ow! Sparky, your claws in my tummy. Your claws in my tummy and I feel like it's not necessary. Shit, I ran out of spoof. Just blur it into the room. Yeah, I could. Then yesterday or the other day, I think an ASMR video just came up on my what should we call it? TikTok, and I just happened to be listening to it. Well, I wasn't really watching, I was doing something else, and I think it was playing in the background. And Ben was like, "What is that noise?" Because somebody was just like tapping on something. He was like, "What's that noise?" He was really alarmed by it. He did not like it at all. So I've realised that Ben can't listen to ASMR, freaks him out. I still think I'd be really good at it if I tried hard enough. I just don't really know how to start, you know. I just think I could do it. But I'm not very good at whispering, actually. We did this thing the other day, and we had to whisper or say things really quietly. And I just couldn't fucking whisper, man. I was good at sort of, I guess, talking at a quiet volume. But whispering, I'm not very good at it. Go figure, huh? Ashton would be great at ASMR if she could be quieter. Me at school. Ashton would be great at school if she could stop yapping. There's got to be an easier way, but I shan't take it. Yay! This is literally a noise I hear all the time in ASMR. This. Do you know who I'm gonna miss, gang? Noko and his voice. We fucking killed that guy when we played Clair Obscure. He's dead now. Forever. He'll never be fixed. He'll be broken forever. And that's hard to know when I'm so good at doing an impression of him. Anyway, maybe we do need to add a Noko emote to remember our boy. But is that not a bit sad? Because we're making emote at him after sort of we killed him. Like, does that not feel a bit bad? Which choice did James make when he played? Do you guys know? Do you guys remember? Did he pick Mael or Verso? Because in which case, if he picked Verso, he's got an SGA emote even though he chose to kill SGA. And that's kind of fucked up, if you ask me. We do have a dead dad emote, that's so true. But I would also like to counter that fact by saying I don't kill the dads. They just die on my watch. He picked Verso. What a scumbag. What a scumbag. Picking Verso and then having a trophy of someone he killed on his Twitch channel. Unbelievable. Unbelievable behaviour from James Jenkins. You think he picked Verso? Well, that's two of you now. So he's just using SGA as a trophy, even though he chose to kill him. Wow. What a freaking guy. What a freaking guy. I do feel like choosing Verso is the correct decision, though. If you ask me. I know I did choose Verso, so of course I would say that. But that little boy didn't want to paint anymore. But that little boy, I mean, Verso's soul. That's true. Even if James didn't pick it, you've all said he did now, so he's just gonna have to live with that. Well, I'm getting a phone call. I'm not gonna answer it. I don't wanna. I never want to answer the phone call that I get. Piss me off. Whatever they try and call me. Like, why are you trying to talk to me? What do you want to say to me that you can't just say with words? Or a text message. It could be Rockstar. No, it's an estate agent. I know that's an estate agent. And I fucking hate it when they call me. They're always so upbeat when they tell you you've not got a house. Oh, I'm so sorry to let you know. Sparky, stop pulling on my top. You're being a fuss pot. And I can't set up a camera at an angle that would show off what a fussy baby you're being right now. Estate agent. Okay, I think we finished the sidewall. Oh my god, we gotta do the fucking silo. Damn. That's fine. Such a good noise. It's one of those games that if you try and explain to your mum, She just would not understand. I don't even know why I like it, if I'm being honest. They're like, what do you like about it so much? Well, sometimes when I play it, it makes all the bad thoughts go away. And that's enough. Whee. I don't know, explained to my dad and he understood it perfectly and also thought it sounded great because he is a dad. That's true. I feel like dads would love it. My mum did not understand. She was like, so you're cleaning but not in reality. Yeah, pretty much. And I shan't clean either. I shan't clean my house either, mother. Only this. So you can clean this barn, but you can't clean your room. Yeah, that's very my mum coded. That's such a thing my mum would say. She'd come into my house. Ah, couldn't clean. Oh my god, Ember's been in here the whole time. Ember, I didn't even know you were in here. I thought you were outside. How long have you been in the house? Ben's just got home, so they're very excited, but I did not know that Ember was even. Can I draw a big comedy Wilson on the wall? Absolutely I can. Watch this. I'm going to draw a massive cock on this wall right now. Or should I do it on the silo, do you think? Like, if we can get one that's the size of the silo, that'd be pretty good, huh? Okay, let's do it. Right. I might do it with my mouse. I might do it with my mouse, because then I can get better, you know, precision. One bollock. Hello, love. Second bollock. Hello, love. Second bollock. Here we are. Ready? Okay, it went a bit funny at the top, but that's okay. Just give him a little tip. A little tip. Perfect. It's not moderately sized. No. It's quite big, actually. Quite massive, quite huge. Okay, Tinners, you want some treats? I didn't give you any treats earlier. Ember want one? Ember? What's it? Oh, look who's here first. Come on then. Hold on, let's show everyone you hanging out. There's so much hair in here from where I dropped this all on the floor. Ember want one? Oops, she dropped it. There we are. Let's get a shot of Ember getting a treat, just so I can prove that Ember got it. Eddie, the last one then, bye-byes. Ow, why'd you always put your claws in me? You can have one more. Such a sucker. Chill. Put them claws away. I'm gonna give it to you. Calm down. Here you are, Baba. That's nice. Gentle. The carpet is filthy. The carpet is filthy, but this is my fucking house, so I'm not getting a carpet cleaner in. It's just mainly cat hair on the floor. And my hair, actually. And probably quite a lot of dribble from the cats, because they dribble whenever I give them treats. She doesn't have a prison collar. She's got her MP3 player on. All right? You thought I was better than this? Who are you fucking talking about? I'm not better than a giant silo cock. And I don't know who told you that. Anyway. Oops. Sort of ow, Sparky. Sort of spat at it a bit. Bleh, bleh. We'll leave that till the end, I think. That can stay. It's too. I am too busy pressure washing to clean this carpet. Also, it's not my fucking carpet, and I refuse to clean Helen's carpet. We're hopefully going to be moving soon. I say with my fingers crossed at an astronomical level. I'm hoping we'll move soon. And when we move, we'll do a big deep clean. But until then, I refuse to clean a carpet that was probably dirty before I even moved in. It gets hoovered. But I shan't be getting a vac system until the end of our tenancy. I refuse to clean Helen's house. That's not true. It is clean, but I'm just not doing a, big clean. I'm not doing a big clean because that's fucking Helen's job and I refuse to do it. Also, other things I refuse to do. Sort the garden out. Refuse to do that. There's a big, giant bushes, but I'm not paying a man to come around and fix it. This is not my house. Fix the shower. Shower's been broken for 1,000 years. I'm just going to keep using it and breaking it even more because she's not come around and fixed it in 2 years. One day, the ceiling in the kitchen started leaking randomly. Don't know why. Hasn't happened since or before. And she just didn't believe me. She came around, looked at it and went, if it happens again, we'll fix it. And then annoyingly, it didn't happen again. It's very rude. You want me to clean the carpet, Helen? We should have thought that before we found that burst pipe. So funny. Exactly. See what I'm dealing with? Helen's mere existence was to piss me off. And she keeps coming up on my Facebook's suggested friends. Because I assume because I have a mobile number and WhatsApp's connected. It's like, oh, do you want to be friends with this person? No, Facebook, I don't. Stop showing her my profile picture and stop showing me hers. In a nice posh house with a nice posh car. Anyway. Do you know when she will text me, though? When the fucking rent doesn't go through on time. Oh, she'll... You bet your ass she'll get in contact with me then. But I'll send her a text like, hey, Queen, the ceiling's leaking. Not a peep. I also don't even know who our estate agent is. It's been like 3 years. I can't remember who. Ben Gets Home releases the biggest sneeze you've ever heard in your life. Heard that through my headphones. That's crazy. So, anyway, enough about Helen and how she pisses me off on a daily. He's just done just a big sneeze. He's fine. He might put his back out. I've not heard any groans, so I think he's alright. Wow. What a clean door we've got. I sort of don't want to clean the cock silo now. I want the cock silo to remain as God intended. With a giant willy on it. The word willy is such a good word for a penis. It might be my favourite one. I don't really like any words for vagina other than... I don't really like vagina that much. But I don't like any of the sort of slang words for a vagina. But I really like the word willy. I just think it's great. I think willy is great. And I shan't take it back. I just think it's a good one. One for the ages, I would say. Everyone can use the word willy. And it's not weird. Kids can use the word willy. It's not one I don't like for vagina. Fanny. I really don't like that. Also another one I don't like. I'm just going to keep going through the ones I don't like now. Minge. Hate that word. Hate that word. Funny though. Hate it. What are some of your favourite ones? My least favourite ones. Tell me in chat. That probably won't get you blocked by Stream Elements. Clunge. That's awful. I'd forgotten about that. I think because I never use that or even think about that word. Ugh. Sausage wallet. That's pretty bad. Ham sandwich is also one of my least favourite ones. It's definitely worse for when you're referring to a vagina. And I hate to say it, but it's probably rooted in misogyny, that one. But they're definitely worse when it's about a vagina. You know? Not to bring feminism into it. Not to get woke. May contain woke. But, you know, these are questions we should ask. Wilson and Wilma. I like it. It's just some old couple. There's just a married couple, Wilson and Wilma. They live a few doors down. They're lovely. They've got a dog called Minge. Sorry. I'm not that sorry. I thought it was quite funny. Stick to scientific, medical, and anatomical term. Lady Garden. Hashtag may contain woke. That's really funny. I love being woke. I feel like being woke is just the best way to live. Because the opposite is being asleep, and that feels like that's ruder, you know? If I was like, oh my god, you're so sleepy. You're so fucking asleep. They're gonna get offended, aren't they? Because that sounds rude. But calling me woke, I'm like, yes, thank you. I'm so awake. Wake up, sheeple. The earth is flat. You know, that's me being woke. Catch me being woke, exploring how the world is a disc. Do-do-do-do. I'm woke, but I'm also tired as well, to be fair. You know. Mum used to call it a nunny when I was a kid. I have also heard my cousin used to refer to it as a nunny. My auntie used that phrase. She also referred to it as a Mary. And like, interesting. Nunny's quite funny because I think it sounds funny. It's just a fun word to say, I think. Your nun. I'm so sorry. I will stop talking about vagina slang soon, I'm sure. It's just all this wet that we're in front of. I'm never ever gonna get asked by a brand to play a game on my channel, like sponsored, because look at the fucking state of this. This isn't a sponsored stream, but I'm just trying to play a brand new game that I was lucky enough to get code for, and I'm fucking talking about vaginas. Well, do you know what? You get what you get. May contain woke, and we'll talk about vagina slang. It was either vagina slang or complete silence, exactly. Those are the two options, that's it. I didn't get key early, technically me on my own. I was given a review copy from IGM of Indie Games to give the game a review. So I've done a full review on IGM of Indie Games YouTube channel that went up about an hour ago, and then I have the code now. Nobody can take it away from me. So I thought we'd stream it. Also, hello to you as well. our stream today. It was great. We power washed the barn and listened to listed every possible slang term for genitals. The perfect Wednesday. My, what a perfect Wednesday we're having. I'm very happy you're also incredibly jealous. I think it's great. I think you're in for a treat. It's got 38 levels, so there's lots to do. Also, Rach, do you like this penis what I drew? Do you like this winky what I drew? I'm very proud of it, I am. Welcome to Winky Wednesday. Also, I will say, fans of Powerwash Sim 1, the controls are slightly different in this one than the last game. And it did take me some getting used to. Because... So, like, you no longer pick things up with the D-pad. The D-pad is now changing to schnozzles. And... What are the other changes? Basically, they've just adjusted the way some of the controls work to fit the new UI, and it took a little bit of time to get used to it when I first picked it up, but I'm used to it now. Yeah, if you played the demo, you'd have noticed. But they do also have the option, so I'll show you. Is it in here? Maybe it's in controls. Of the modern, and they also have the classic ones, so to go back to how it was in the first game. So if you preferred the first game controls, you can do that. It's got to be on your big one-eyed wonder, one-eyed warrior. Sorry, thank you, my Silo's weenus. We call him Silo the Snake because he's fucking slithering all over the place. Thanks, Dave. I'm glad you liked it. It was the perfect place for a willy, really. It was practically begging to be cockified, if you will. Excuse my French. Silo the Snake. Oh no, why does it think I'm using a mouse and keyboard now? I'm not. I'm using this. For some reason, all of my controls are weird. That's fine. I know what the controls are by now. I've played enough. Cockified is an interesting word. Did you like it? Was it one that you liked? I'm definitely in a funny mood today. I think it's because I haven't spoken to anyone all day. Because Ben's not been here. He left this morning and just got back. So I've sort of just been quiet all day. And not spoken to anyone. And now you guys are here and you legally have to listen to me talk. Well, you don't. You could click off, but you're choosing not to. So what does that say about you? It says more about you than me, I think. Actually, so you're the weirdos. So there. It's Wednesday. Gotta be a little bit weird on a Wednesday. Hi, baby. You want to come for a cuddle? Hi. The littlest ones come for a snuggle. Do you want to see? Oh, that's me. This one's here. This small one. She doesn't really like it when I talk, so I'm quite surprised she's come to sit on me. She sits on me, and then as soon as she hears me speak, she fucks off. She really doesn't like it. Oh, whoa. What a little girl. She did hear the promise of a silent stream, and she was misled. Sorry, Queen. But she's sticking around, and I'm already talking, so, you know, she knows what she's getting into. She's very sweet. This morning, she came for a proper big cuddle with me and was just purring like a madman. She doesn't really purr that often, Ember. She's not... Sparks just purrs to herself all the fucking time. just on the off chance that she's like, we'll be in the kitchen and she's in the kitchen and she gets excited because she thinks she's getting food and she starts purring. Whereas Ember really only purrs when she's making bread or about 5 in the morning when she comes for a cuddle. She doesn't really purr unless she's making bread. So, it's always nice when she has big purrs. Cats are so clingy in the cold weather. Our cat Kaya just flops me when I wake up. Yeah, that's pretty much what Ember does. She just like puts her full weight straight on my neck or Ben's neck, depending on. If Ben's here, she'll go to Ben. If Ben's not here, she'll come to me because Ben has a beard and she really likes scratching on his beard. She likes to rub her head against his chin. Oh, my throat went well weird then. But they are very fussy. To be honest, ours are fussy all the fucking time. We basically find ourselves sat underneath a cat all the time. If you make the mistake of sitting down in this house, you ain't getting up. You ain't getting up for hours. You have to just wait till one of them moves on. The cat paralysis is so real. Speaking of cats, here's Ulysses, our little friend. Put him up. Put him up. Hey, Lord Brodovich, we are so clean right now. I didn't shim, I just gave him a little rinse. Just a little rinse. They're one of those self-heating pads for Kaya, and it puts her on the smaller office chair next to me, and she practically lives on it. That's very cute. Maybe we need one of those so we can free ourselves every day. Ember really doesn't like the cold. Sparks doesn't mind it so much. She likes to go out in the dark because she's a black cat. I think she thinks she's invisible. She's fucking Batman. I'm the night. But Ember really doesn't like being cold. So she really will hang out with us all the time during the winter. She's like, I'm not going out there. It's fucking cold. It's fucking cold and I've got better things to do, such as sit here and be cute. Sorry, Sparky. Ember stole your seat. Ember stole your seat, buddy. I'm sorry. Why did you go see Ben? Why did you go see Ben, huh? I wish you'd sit in one space during my whole stream so that we could have a camera on you, but you're too much of a fucking fidget. Aren't you? Today she managed to lock my PC. She found a shortcut that locked my computer, and I actually don't even know how to do that. So she is actually a wizard, I think. Sparks, aren't you? Little bit of a wizard. Hey Sam, how's it going? Here for the chill cleaning vibes and desperate need of those at the moment. Hey, come on in. I would say this stream's been chill and like clean, but it kind of hasn't been really. We drew this giant penis. Sorry, I mean don't look at that if you're here for the chill, cozy vibes. She's getting strategies on how to make you pay only attention to only her. It's true. I bought a couple of those fluffy cat socks, but neither Kia, sorry, nor other cat Ty would ever use them. Oh shit, Sparky, I've missed it. I missed the message. Would ever use them properly, just lie on top of them instead. Ty passed away at the start of the year. Oh, I'm sorry, but instead of being all sad and missing him, she was like, yes, center of attention time. Yeah, that sounds about right with ours. They like it when the other one's out of the house because it means that they're the only one who can get fuss. And sometimes they can't decide who gets fuss. The other night, so Sparks' favourite thing to do is like sleep between the two of us under the covers, like a little person with her head on the cushion. And but she can't always decide who she wants to cuddle with, so she'll fidget back and forth for fucking ages before she decides who she's gonna get spooned by. The other day, I was fully spooning her. Like, I had my hand here and she was asleep on my arm facing away, and I was just cuddling her all night. All night we were cuddling. And it's very sweet, but I got a dead arm. And I woke up the next day like, God, my neck hurts. Because I've been sleeping in a funny position to accommodate the giant heffalump that lives in my bed. Key will beg to go under the covers, go on to about 3 seconds, and demand she be freed. Yeah, they like the warmth, but they don't like that they're like underneath so much their head isn't out. Which is why Sparks likes to sit with her head on the pillow. But then occasionally, obviously, in the nighttime, you fidget and you pull up the covers, and then she'll get really miffed that she can't see out and like huff and leave. And I'm always like, you chose to be here. You can go anywhere you want. You have an entire house full of cat beds and cat trees and warm places. They're little goobs, aren't they, really, cats? Love them with all of my heart. They're dumb, dumb bitches. I'll share a photo in the Discord of our cuddle situation looked like the other night. Yes, please. Well, I suppose your cats get even more cold because they haven't got any fur. Poor little hairless bastards, but they're freezing cold. Do they have to wear onesies? This is correct. They are heat-seeking. Of course they are. They're naked all the time. I think I'd be heat-seeking if I was naked all the time too. I think I would die if I put onesie on her. Yeah. I one time tried to put a little, like, head thing on Sparks and Ember, and Sparks about clawed my fucking eyes out. When I put them, they were both wrapped up in the blanket together, cuddling. Cute. We tried to get them to wear sweaters, but they hate them. Why did they not understand? This is great for tiny hairless beings. Silly kittens. I don't have heated cat beds, but the heating pad I use my back is a popular destination. Yeah, but that sounds about right. Ember likes to sleep on the radiator, so it's like wide enough that she can lay on it, and she especially loves it when there's clean laundry on the radiator, drying. She'll go and sit on it and leave her hair all over the the item of clothing. But she loves it. If we can't find her, that's probably where she'll be. Or she's on Ben's desk chair. She loves sitting on Ben's desk chair. It's very sweet. Every morning I get woken up by Kia landing on the floor so she doesn't get caught warming her ass on the gecko's heat lamp. That's so funny. Sparks has been being so naughty recently. She's basically become feral. Like, she's so hungry all the time because she's still on a diet because she can't if she puts weight on, she's going to get a bad hip. So she needs to stay slim. But she fucking hates that. So she is just rabid. It's like she's never been fed before. Desperately trying to get into everything, licking every bowl, licking the sink for like remnants of yogurt. And then today she knocked over the fucking what do you call it, recycling bin to try and get a box out of it. I'm like, there's actually nothing even in there for you. There's nothing tasty for cats. It's just plastic. But she's like, well, I best check because I'm starving to death for some reason. She pretends she wasn't there, but her belly is so warm. They think they're fucking slick, cats, don't they? They're like, they'll never know. And I'm like, we'd always fucking know, dumbass. Mainly because we can hear you clanking around with the cutlery. I love them, though. Even though they are the bane of my existence. Probably talk about our cats too much, don't we? But that's alright. I used to go feral for pepperami wrappers. Man, I fucking love a pepperami, but they give me a tummy ache. Well, everything gives me a tummy ache, but specifically pepperomis used to give me a tummy ache. Those and cheese strings. Cheese strings used to give me the worst tummy ache. Okay. Should we do the front or should we do the roof? We'll do the silo last. Maybe we should do the front. You are right. It probably is better to talk about genitals than... Oh, guys, look! New lift just dropped. Whoa. How fun was that? Did you have fun? Because I sure did. Can we keep doing it? Yeah, we can. We'll go down in a sec. How would you like that? We'll go down for a bit, and then we'll come back up a bit, and then go down again. How exciting does that sound? Maybe I'm allergic to potato starch. My friend is, and you wouldn't believe how much stuff is in it. Do you know what? That is actually quite interesting because jacket potatoes give me the shits. If I have a jacket potato, that's too much potato and it makes my tummy hurt. But weirdly, I did an allergy test, an intolerance test, and it said I wasn't intolerant to potatoes, even though potatoes give me a tummy ache and make me poop. A lift is a great idea. One of them has like an abseil. So there's one that's like a billboard, and you can set up an abseil swing, and you just sort of like float around the billboard. But my only issue with the abseil is that you don't have to press a button to get in the swing. It just sort of like magnetizes you to it. So occasionally I just find myself getting yoinked up into the sky because I would walked too close to the swing, and it was like, you want to get in this? And I was like, no! And then I was suddenly at the top of the thing. And it doesn't really matter because, like, there's no fall damage or anything. I could jump off this now and I'll be fine. But occasionally I'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then I'm just in the sky. That was my only issue with the game. Specifically the abseil thing. And also the story element is kind of lacking. But then again, no one really plays this game for the story. My only issue with the story actually isn't that it's lacking, it's that you get text messages when you're cleaning things, which used to happen in the first game, but you can't really find them anywhere. So like normally when someone was texting you, you'd be able to see them like here, but they're not anywhere. You can't see them. So it's a bit strange, you know? It does have a story mode. Yeah, so the career mode is the story mode. So like these are the story missions I've done so far. And like I said, it's 38. So it does have a story. And then there's there's like articles on a wall in the home base, which is this area, which I'll show you in a bit. And you can read them, and they've got sort of elements of the story and whatnot in the articles. But the text messages don't stay anywhere, I don't think. Or at least I couldn't find them anywhere. So that is a bit of a shame for people who do like the story mode or like to get engrossed in what's happening in Muckingham. So, yes, there is actually articles. You were right. Look at this guy, freaking Powerwash Sim nerd over here. Favorite story was the SpongeBob DLC from the first one, mostly because it was just a whodunit story. Yeah, that's fair. I'll be interested to see what DLC they do, and they've released the roadmap today, I think, or at least they put it on Twitter about what they're doing. But I wonder if they'll have as many sort of not corporate, but like brand DLCs this time, because the first game was published by Square Enix, and this one has been published by Future Lab themselves. So I wonder if they'll struggle without that backing. But also, I think it's a powerful I think it's a powerful enough franchise now that I don't know if they'll need to. Ready? We're going up. Whee! Fun. The ending of the story mode in 1 was bonkers. Yeah, you know the merman that came out of the ground? Well, basically, and the beam thing. Well, essentially what happens is very early on in this game, that beam is, you can see it, you can't see it now, but you can see it in the sky across the thing. And then somebody stole the beam. I mean, not the beam. Somebody stole the gem in the merman's head. So now the merman isn't magic anymore because somebody stole its gem. And that's a sort of big thing that's happening, is that somebody stole its gem. And also there's a new mayor of the town, and people don't really like him much. He wants to change everything about the town and become the best town in the area or whatever, and people don't like him much. Oh yeah, the white stuff is soap. Yeah, it's not paint. I never used to use soap in the first game, because it used to bother me that you had to like get the right soap. That would wind me up. But this one, you don't. And you haven't got to buy soap either, so you're not got to worry about keeping it restocked or refilled or whatever. Soap is OP in this. It's really good. It makes cleaning so quick. And like I say, I never used to use it, but now I use it all the time. And you know what that's called? Personal growth. The foam stars meta. Yeah, exactly. I feel like a power wash negates the need for soap. Well, yeah, but sometimes, you know, hard-on stains, you just need a hard-on. You just need to get it all off. And some stuff takes like 3 or 4 passes over with just the power washer. So you need the soap to get it off quicker. What's wrong? A very intense look on your face.
Nothing.
Okay. I don't know how the barn got this dirty. You don't question it in this town. Everything's absolutely fucking covered in filth, and you just have to accept that, you know, that's what it's like here. Disgusting. Ben was probably thinking about his gym balls. You're so right. He's always thinking about his gym balls. I still call Ben sometimes Benji Mabel because of when Kat mispronounced his Twitch name. It makes me laugh every single time. It's so silly and I love it. Benji and his Mabels. I sort of wish I could drive this though, because it has wheels on it, right? But I don't think you can actually drive it forward. At least not that I've seen. You can raise and lower it, but you can't drive it. Which I sort of thought you would be able to. Like, that would be quite handy if you could, but you can't. You know? The driving license is another DLC. Yeah, you have to you have to pass your forklift test before you can drive one of these bad boys. Everyone knows that. Yeah, it will be in the 3rd game. You guys are so right. You guys are so right. How silly of me. How silly of me. How is it pronounced? What, Ben's name? Benjimable. Which I also know is not actually a word. Or sort of like not even a pun of a word. But, you know, how do I... How do I... How do I get my soap back? Yeah, not like Scrambled Ashton, which we know is a really easy name. It makes complete sense. No, you don't have to buy more soap in this game. It should just refill itself, but for some reason it isn't. Or at least I thought it just refilled itself. This is the first time I've had this problem. You know, sometimes men have this problem, okay? It's completely normal. Sometimes our white goo stops. Sorry. Okay, it's back now. See, it was just a temporary setback. A momentary lapse. I get called Wee Mad Rack. Does Ben have an explanation for that other than the fact that his last name starts with an M? His last name does not start with an M. Would you believe? I don't know why it is that, actually. It used to be just his name. And then he changed it to Benjimable. But I don't actually know why. When he comes back upstairs, we'll ask him. We'll ask him together. We can all find out this information and he'll say, I don't know. He'll say, I don't know. Just is. That's what we'll say. Guarantee. We'll get no explanation. None of us will. His first name starts with an M, MB. It's true. It's true. He's a big Jimmable fan. See, I quite like it, but now you're all quite making me think that actually, yeah, I don't know why he's called that. You've sort of given me, you know, food for thought on his name. It's nothing problematic, of course. It's just, but why is he called that? Why is he called that? I hope he comes back upstairs soon so we can all ask him together. Make him sit down and explain to us why he's called Benjimable. His full name is Ben James Abel. Damn, you got him. Thanks for lurking, Rach. And I hope you enjoy Powerwash Sim when you do get to play it tomorrow. Hope you have a good time. Confused dude Ben recently had an epiphany that brought in my name is German for bread. After I sent you that bread related tat for years. I mean, I didn't know it was a German for bread, but I also didn't know what it was German for, so I was like, Loaf Brotovich was very funny as well. I think that's what he thought. It was just Loaf Brotovich rather than Lord Bread, you know? And I just agreed with him because that's what he told me. The Gen X really makes me laugh when other streamers don't know that it's for Jenks. That's true. That is true. Never believe any Ben. No Bens can be trusted, ever. Never trust a man with a B name. Fact. Or a J name. No offense to people who have J names, but that's a red flag. And I can't explain it. Just girl code. No offense, John. She rated a few weeks ago, said make sure you all go and follow Jen, and it was incredibly funny. That's great. I do feel like it's sort of, it's one of those things where when you see it pronounced, you're like, yeah, of course that makes sense. But it also makes complete sense why people don't think to say Jenks. I think Twitch username juggling. Come here. We've got a question for you. Come here. Come here now. You have to. You have to. Come here. Come here. Come here. No! He's run away. Come here, people. The people have a question for you. They need answers to questions. Ben, can you please explain your Twitch username?
No.
Please. You have to.
I don't think there is an explanation.
Why call Benjamable? Benjamable.
The only thing I can think of is I think there was a website called Mashable, and I think I sort of took inspiration from it. But even that, I'm like tenuous on that being the reason. I don't know.
Fair.
It came to me in a dream.
Came to you in a dream.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Why are you called Scrambled Ashton?
Well, we know this.
Because it sounds like scrambled eggs.
No.
Scrambled Eggshton.
No. That wasn't why. I actually don't remember how we came up with scrambled, but it was.
I think we were just spitballing names.
We were spitballing names because I couldn't have the same username across all of my social medias because someone on fucking Instagram had "Hey, it's Ashton" as their Instagram handle because it was a fucking 5 sauce. One of the guys in 5 Seconds of Summer.
5 Sauce?
5 Sauce.
5 Sauce.
5 Seconds of Summer is called Ashton, and they stole it, and it was about him, and I was fuming.
Also,
and then we were like, what do we like? We like eggs. So then Scrambled Ashton came to me.
Scrambled Eggshton.
Because I could have Scrambled Ashton on everything.
Also, it's because your previous name was Moonface, and we didn't think that was professional when you started working at Triple Jump.
Oh, it was. Was it at Moonface on Twitter?
No, I think just your gaming stuff was Moonface, and we thought we'd go for a slightly more.
But my Steam's still Moonface.
Yes, because you can't change your username, but you can change your display.
Oh right.
Yeah, my I've still got my 12-year-old Ben made a Steam account username, and I can't change it.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Benji Mabel. Love you. Say it back. Say it back.
Not Benji Mabel.
Scrambled Moonface Ashton. It's because I have a very round head. It was Ben says I have a head like a pea because I have quite a small round head. It was worse when I was in the uni because I was bloated from all of the cider I was drinking. Well, the alcohol made my face go really round. I don't drink that much anymore, and so it's not as bad. The fact that professionalism has been mentioned in the stream is wild. Gestures towards the silo cot. What do you mean? That's peak professionalism. Have you seen the anatomical correctness? Huh? I was talking about my round head, but then I was talking about this. Do you want to come see what I've done on Powerwash then? I think you'll like it. You're not busy.
I'm busy.
Just look, it won't take a second. Don't huff. Don't huff. It's the silo cot.
Stop being cocky with your round head.
Oh, good one, Grandpa. It's just the company branding, exactly. Ashton Enterprises. Fuck. That's fine. You're not busy. Look at this penis I've drawn. Nobody's too busy to look at my cock. Scrambled Ashton Incorporated. We put the cock in cock-a-doodle-doo. Why are you putting that poor little cat's head in a box? No, she doesn't like it. That's really funny though. I wish I'd got that on camera because that was great. Then just put a small box on Sparks' head, and she just did that thing that cats do where they just try to reverse.
For a treat, that's really bad.
No, you can give her a treat and apologise. She'll bite your hand, not mine. It was really good.
What if I put a treat inside the box? What if she does it to herself? Oh, that'd be really good, wouldn't it?
Do you remember that time she put her head through that cardboard ring and just sat there with it on her head for ages because she couldn't get it off? And we didn't help because we thought it was too funny.
God, it's amazing it's not been done for animal abuse, really.
Why? They're so spoiled. If they get their head stuck in a box every now and then and we don't get it out immediately,
What if I put the box?
it's not a crime. I think. Nah, I think it's probably fine. New job unlocked. Buzz in. Oh, and they have both had a treat now. So they've scoffed their biscuits down after Ben put Sparks' head in the box. It was really good. I wish you could have seen it. But I can't do it again because that is animal abuse. Making our cats minorly distressed for about 30 seconds for content is bad news. Can't be doing that shit. Even if it is really funny. It's against Twitch terms of service to put cats' heads in boxes. Fact. But you know what isn't against Twitch's terms of service? Groping a fucking streamer in front of everyone, and DJ! It's fine if you do that, according to Twitch. Silo Cock. Thank you for following. Which one of you fuckers has done that? That's really funny. Has somebody just made a Twitch account, or have you changed your fucking name to be Silo Cock? Either way, hilarious. Hello, nice to meet you. Is this Game of Souls like? Well, yeah. As you can see, it's like really hard. You know, it's really hard. It's definitely Souls like. It's not cozy at all. Even if anyone tells you it's cozy, they're wrong and they're telling lies to you. Can I open these doors or something? Eh. Done it? Okay, we've done it. Okay. Now it's time to do the roof, everyone. Get ready, it's roof time. If you don't clean 100%, you get power washed IRL. I, one time, hired a power washer to try and clean a front drive. And firstly, I splattered mud all over myself and all up the wall of the house. And then secondly, my hand got so tired after power washing for like 2 hours. I felt like I was being jittered from the inside out because it was so intense. And I did not have a good time. Power washing in this game is way more fun than power washing in real life. It was too powerful. I'm only little. I was going to get blown away. And I'm also like quite weak. Just in general, like strength-wise, not very strong. In fact, I'm objectively a little weakling. So shatter my ankles when I leap from my lift to the rooftop in real life. Exactly. It's dangerous out here. Do, 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 do. You did watch me suplex man, but you also know what you did watch me do? Give the man a fucking neck breaker or whatever it was fucking called because I wasn't strong enough to lift him up. So We just got a new power washer yesterday because we overused the old one. Oh my god, please do a power washing sim. Just watch you just clean things in real life. I know it's probably quite intrusive because you'd have to power wash your house, which is obviously where you live, so don't actually have to do that, but it would be fun if you did. That's all I'm saying. Whee! The ding is so satisfying. It's my favourite thing. I know it was a brain buster because of the nonsense in your Christmas quiz. That's true, brain buster, that's what it was called. I'm excited for our quiz this year. It'll be the first Scrambled Ashton quiz. But it won't actually be the first Christmas quiz on this channel. We did a Christmas quiz before on this channel. Before it was Scrambled Ashton. Before it was Scrambled Ashton. I don't know if I need to do soap on this roof, but I feel like it's not that filthy. How is our pal Lornath doing? Is she doing alright? I know the last time she was quite under the weather. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, Jacoby, but just let her know that I'm thinking about her and hoping that she's alright. Finally get to cheat on the quiz again. Yeah, it's gonna be a France round. That's true, you guys did not attend it, so I suppose it was the before time, so doesn't really count. I'm still upset I didn't. That one question had 2 right answers. I picked the wrong right answer. Saws! God forbid a woman make a mistake! I'll never get over it, Matthews. Well, I'll continue to not care. So, you know, skill issue. Exactly. Basically handing Badger a 2nd straight year win. Well, I'm sorry! I'm not. Get fucking good, my guy. I quite like bullying you guys. It's fun because normally I'm the one getting bullied. So, you know, they say bullies bully. And I'm a prime example of that. And I'm not ashamed. So waiting for a hospital referral for treatment. Hopefully it won't be too long. Oh, well, I hope it doesn't take too long. And please do let her know that we hope that she feels better soon. As long as you're bullying the mods, it's okay. That counts as punching up. Exactly. I think so too. I think so too. And that's why I shall continue to do so. Love bunch of bitches fuming. Punching up. You heard. You heard what the people said. You heard the people. You guys are in the attic now, so legally you are actually up. So it counts. You are technically living above me. So the proletariat has spoken. Exactly. The people are the most important to me, and the people have said it is fine, and therefore it is fine. Brexit means Brexit. Always good to bully your volunteer employees. My employees? They don't have to done when they can all go on holiday whenever they wish. They can do what they want. If they never shut up again, I'll be sad. Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that. But it will be okay. Because it's just like the guys live in my attic, you know? So I keep trying to teach Sparky to lock the computer. Well, she got distracted by treats now, so gotta work harder than that. Look, if you want the mods to get paid, you just gotta pay me more money. When I get paid, they get paid, baby. Imagine. I bet I totally would if I was making more money from Twitch. But I don't make any money from Twitch. I'm just doing this for the love of the game, baby. And that's okay. Everyone will unsubscribe. That's true. I mean, they never get paid. They'll never get paid ever. Don't even worry about that, proletariat. They will never get paid ever, even one time. When your mum gets the Rockstar deal through, the big bucks will come in. Exactly. When my mum and Rockstar shake on a deal over a cup of lukewarm coffee, oh boy, it's over for you bitches. Exactly. In this town, in Ashtown, USA. Oh, the merman's missing gems. Fellow fans of mystery, anyone got a juicy theories on who might have stolen the mermaid's gems? Merman's gems. Are you making enough from Twitch to cover your monthly £5 WWF for that snow leopard? I am just about covering my snow leopard costs. It's actually really expensive to own a snow leopard, you guys. So that's why I can't pay the mods, because I own a snow leopard. So yeah. It's no joke indeed. The cost of living crisis hit the snow leopards hard. It has. The cozy lives. It's really affected them. The prices of snow caves have gone through the roof. Do you know what the snow cave market is like nowadays? Crazy bones. And don't even get me started on the fish. Is that what snow leopards eat? Well, I don't know what snow leopards eat. I would assume meat. But what kind of meat? I couldn't tell you. How clean this fucking barn is, my guy. So clean. Oh, snow leopards eat goats. Well, then what am I paying for all this fish for? So I'm being scammed by polar bears. Big polar bears stealing my £5 a month. And I hate polar bears. Just kidding. I love polar bears. I guess what we were looking at after housing after the TJ shut down. Luckily, Ashton offered us a nice cozy attic. Exactly. Out of the goodness of my heart. And I don't even make you pay much rent. Just slide a few banknotes down the chimney every couple days and the heating stays on. You wouldn't polar a bear. You wouldn't snow a leopard. You wouldn't polar a bear is really funny. Oops. They get heating. Well, they get heating in the sense that, like, I have the heating on and heat rises. So they sort of get, like, the residual heat, you know? Not too much heat in the attic, because then the police will think I've got a grow farm up there when there's no snow on my roof. The mods huddle together for warmth when the heating bill goes up high. They all share one sleeping bag to make sure that they conserve the heat. We're just three men. Three innocent men. Three normal men. Could get a lot colder in Britain if global warming gets too extreme. Yeah. Well, our 1 week of summer this year was really quite... And last year, just the 1 week of summer was just the worst thing. I was like, please bring me the sun back. Please. I'm trying my best. I recycle all the time. And I'm I can't have solar panels because my landlord's a bitch, but I would if I could. And I don't eat meat all the time. I try not to eat meat as much. Please give me the sun back. Please. And then they did for one more day, and then they took it away again. Now it's cold all the time, and grey and rainy and windy. It's actually been quite mild today, to be fair. Went to the shop in my hoodie and I wasn't too hot. Or cold, even. Oh no! When I'm cleaning windows. I used to love that game on iToy. I'm sort of sad about having to clean this cock off the silo. What a hard life. We'll leave that till right at the end. The cock must be the final thing what remains. I keep falling off. We're edging the silo cock. Awful! But yes. The barn is foreplay. What if I go and stand at the top of the silo and just like do that? So it looks like the silo penis is jizzing. What then? Oh no. Yes, I did steal your top hat. So true. It lives on the floor now. Right there. Don't know what to do with it, or where to hide it, or where to put it. But the top hat belongeth to me. Your silo cock is beautiful. The silo cock isn't dead yet. Still there, look. If it's a scale, it's not beautiful, it's monstrous. It's just like a interpretation of a penis. You know, it's not anyone's penis in particular. The cock is an amalgamation of every penis in the world into one penis. It's a piece of art. It's just to give a penisy illusion. We all are the silo cock. The silo cock is all of us. It represents society. The very concept of a penis encapsulated. It is you, it is me, we are all the silo cock. The silo cock is in all of us, and all of us have a silo cock. Thank you for coming to my art installation of the Tate Modern. It represents how the government screws us all. Yes, how we're all getting fucked. I wandered to one of my humanities courses from college. Yeah. What a beautiful penis it is. Truly is something. It is in all of us and we are all on it. Just take a ride on the silo cock just for a second and you'll see what it feels like. I'm afraid that the silo cock is in all of us and you just have to accept it. There's no bowing out. Bouncing on it, crazy style, indeed. Take a ride on the silo cock sounds like a Kiss lyric. I'm really sad, but also quite glad. I actually don't think we're going to have time to finish this this farm clean today because I can't stream till 7 o'clock today. My favourite character from the quarry is Silo the cock boy. That's great. Silas. Man, the quarry is such shit, but really good. I will never forgive that game for me missing one QTE and then a character managed to keep alive the whole time just fucking died. Like, that was such shit. We managed to keep London Tipton alive for so long. Crazy. What a blessing to be filled with seed from the silo cock. Yeah, when you think about it, really, it's actually quite accurate because silos are filled with seed, as are balls. You're killing him. That wasn't the quarry. That was Ashes House. No, not House of Ashes. What was it? Was it House of Ashes? That was a Dark Pictures game because it was the one with the in the desert. House of Ashes, yeah. You're killing him. And you know what? I think I probably would do it again by accident. Shooting the shepherds, shooting innocent men, suffocating soldiers. You know, keeping it honest, keeping it fair. I kill all people. I don't discriminate. Innocent, soldiers, criminals, vampires. I'll fucking kill them all. That's how good of a person I am. I don't have prejudice. I think everybody should die. But specifically dads. Enemy, ally, it means nothing to Ashton, exactly. That was the one with Ashley Tisdale. Yes, I forgot she was in one of those as well. There's always some fucking Disney Channel homie in it. Whoa, 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 Cully Willy. You can't just ask if vampires are people. That's so problematic. And this stream may contain woke, so you gotta be careful. You can't just ask if vampires are people. Imagine going to war and your friend just chokes you to death. Yeah. The chorus when Peter had the choice between looking in the bag and opening the door to the loft, and he was like, it's just gonna be a silly jump scare. Open the loft and a dog boy tore his character's throat out. Yeah, I do remember that. Wow. Wow. Can't just ask if vampires are people. What the heck is wrong with you, Gully Wully? You're timed out for 60 seconds on that behaviour. I'm kidding. It's fine. I don't think we have any vampires in chat. It's still too close to the daytime. Oh no. I'm racist against vampires. Like, sucking blood is not what God wanted. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We can't say that shit. Rather, this guy sucks. It's actually really prejudiced against vampires to say that. That's true, daytime is when all the vampires are stuck inside, so maybe they are all on Twitch. Favorite one with Peter was early TJ, I think Heavy Rain, where he had the woman jump out of a third story window. I'm surprised that she just hit the ground and died. Do you remember the one, the murder house one, where it was like, was it Justice Smith? No, that might have been the quarry. I can't remember which one he was in. Just like, oh no, it wasn't. He was in the quarry. That guy just like PNG'd down into a hole, and then we accidentally squashed one of the other characters. Oh yeah, the demon in me. That's what it was called. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's really easy to get your character died in those like killed in those games. It's actually crazy. You sort of find yourself in a situation. You're like, what an innocuous like choice I have to make. Do I go left or do I go right? And it's like, oh, did you go left? Sorry, fucking dead now. And you're like, what? How was I supposed to know that? What was there? Was there a clue as to how I was supposed to know that going left was death and going right wasn't? No, just vibes alone. Cool. That's what always winds me up about those games, is that like there's nothing to warn you. There's no like oh, just so you know, there's a spooky sound coming from this way. Or we didn't get any context clues. It's just like, oh, yeah, by the way, there's a saw trap down there that you're just gonna wander straight into. Sorry. Godspeed, Queen. Oh, you decided to eat that chocolate at the beginning of the game? Yeah, the character will die towards the end now. Yeah. Sorry, did you press square? Leaps into fire. And Peter screwed up the heart rate challenge for Charlie and got stuffed through the giant shredder. That's true, yeah. Did any of our characters make it out of that one? I can't even remember. The heartbeat thing was awful. That's also the thing, that always the QTEs are always so shit. And they introduce just like new mechanics and you have to just figure it out on the fly. Like, oh, in this QTE, if you press the button, actually, he's gonna die. You may think that normally you have to press the button. Well, in this time, if you press the button, this guy's gonna die. Just so you know. And then everyone's gonna think you're some kind of war criminal because you accidentally suffocated a man to death, even though you were being told to stop. Because you just thought, games don't do that. When games, if you want to stop, you have to keep pressing the button like God, like you were told to do. The one where you will pult it in the fog and it's the left or right. And if you go left, your friend dies and it pops up like you didn't overcome your guilt, so she's dead. Yeah. And no, I can't remember who made it out. I can't even remember all the characters in Devil and Me. There was the ginger lady. There was Charlie with the hat, who his only thing he brought with him was a spare hat. There was the sound woman. There was the black guy who was like her boyfriend, but I can't remember what his name was. I can't remember what any of their names was apart from Charlie. And then there was like Charlie's assistant, wasn't there? She was just some like weak-willed little woman. Like all women. Sorry. Uh Charlie was the British director, yeah. Charlie and the quest for cigarettes. That's right, all he wanted was cigarettes. Save the join the stream and caught a glimpse of the giant willy on the silo. You mean the silo cock? We are all the silo cock. The silo cock is all of us. It's going really well. Thank you for popping in. Oh yeah, the dead murderer who wasn't dead. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there's sort of weird mannequins all over the place, weren't there? That was a weird one too. Was that a Dark Pictures or was that just separate? I think it was a Dark Pictures, wasn't it? I'm really sad that the Directive 8020, the Supermassive's next game, got delayed out of this year. That was supposed to come out this month, I think, but it's not coming out anymore in 2025. Maybe? I might be making things up. Tend to. Oh, was the curator in it? R.I.P. the curator. You would have loved the quarry. It was a Dark Pictures fair. Dr. Anal Hill. Doo-doo-doo. The curator lives on in Ben XT. That's great news. I'm glad he lives. Yeah, the actor who voiced, I don't know if he voiced him, but he definitely mocapped him or is based on him. He's dead. Or are you doing a bit? Or maybe you were doing a bit. Yeah, well that's what I'm saying. I think the next Dark Pictures was Directive 8020, which was their like space one. And I think it was supposed to come out soon, but I think it's been delayed. I can't remember for sure when it's been delayed to, if it's out of this year or if it's to the end of the year. Um, but it's been delayed, I think. August is 2026, yeah. It's a fucking cow somewhere. I want to talk about your mum. Sorry. Oh, I've fallen down. I don't know why I'm in such a weird mood today. I do. It's because I haven't spoken to anyone all day. I went to the doctor's and then I went shopping and that's about it. I also realised when I got back from shopping that I sort of bought like 3 half sets of ingredients for dinners rather than any full set of ingredients for any dinners. So that seems like a problem for me to figure out later. It helped to counter the potential silent stream very well though. That's true. It is true. What did I... Oh, it's the roof. I was like, something, it's not clean. Honey, you want some half taco and half spaghetti? Spaghetti tacos, perhaps? Well, essentially, the issue is that I was like, thought I was gonna have. I was like, yeah, I make Nando's chicken pasta. So like Nando's sauce and cream cheese, chicken, onions, peppers, spinach, and I bought spinach and cream cheese, but then sort of didn't buy any of the other ingredients that I needed for Nando's chicken pasta. And then I bought pasta, like a different kind of pasta to have for dinner, like the ingredients for another type of pasta. And you can't have pasta 2 days in a row, or at least for some reason I don't think we can. So so now I just have like, oh, I fell. Um, you know, Cream cheese and spinach. Fuck me. Ashton, literally, can you make your brain work? Just like even a little bit. The game remaster I was waiting for, which was the release announced as February 2021, is apparently still alive. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person waiting for it. What game is it? Beyond Good and Evil 2. Series of German adverts. Why are you getting German adverts, Boring Loner? Also, while you were in an ad break, I asked what game remaster it was. Not even I get German adverts. And what are they trying to advertise you in German? Advertise to you, even. I've been cleaning this room forever. The game's Panzer Dragon 2. Never heard of it? You wouldn't. It's a failed game from a failed Saturn. Oh. I've heard of Panzer Dragoon, but I've never played it. Or I wouldn't be able to point out the lineup. But hey, that's exciting that it's still alive. Fuck. Oh, do you know what I should be using? This bad boy. Yeah. I don't know if it's any better really, but it sort of feels like it is. Don't know why. It's exciting. There are new screenshots. It looks fine, I suppose. Well, hey, sometimes fine is all we can ask for. Is this quicker? I don't know. Those are some texts we'll never see again. Yeah, but read them now. You'll never see them again. I can't pay attention to those while I'm cleaning, Anne. I get locked in and then I'm just like not paying attention and then suddenly it's gone forever. And then you can't, they don't live anywhere. I'm sure it's nothing important. They're talking about who stole the silly merman's gems. Did I put that like that? Whee! You're fidgeting a bit. I don't really know if this is actually quicker than just sort of doing it with the other one, but feels like I can't bother to switch back. So I suppose it's fine. It was like a 360 game, but then I'll still take it. Never got to play it in the 90s because it was stolen from my mate's house before he finished it. We used to share games. Damn, that's a shame. Can you not find any way to emulate it? Or is it doesn't really emulate because it's a Saturn game? I don't know how well games on the Saturn emulate. The squelch noises are good. They are good sounds. I like that it's like leaves and you're sort of just blasting the leaves away. I really like. I keep hearing them talk about the heist at the Louvre, and being like a daytime heist, and I really like that because surely a heist is a heist whether it's committed in the daytime or the nighttime. But I like that they haven't specified that it was during the day. A daytime heist. I've never heard it referred to as a nighttime heist before. Maybe it's like, you know, oh, for fuck's sake. You don't really have to refer to it as a daytime or a nighttime heist because heists are just normally committed in the nighttime. So it's a real shock to the system when it's not. Mm-hmm. Saturn's fame is bad for emulation and infamously bad for doing anything with computers. Fair enough. I didn't know how annoying it would be. I assumed it would have to be annoying enough that you hadn't bothered to do it. Holy shit, it was a heist. Well, Ember, dinner's ready. She's off. She's like, peace out. I'm off to get dinner. It's biscuit time for babies. I really like a lot of the heist talkers. They were masters of heist, true experts when they dropped a lot of stuff. I also like that it's like, oh my god, they were so skilled and they left like the most valuable piece. They took all of the slightly less valuable things and left the most valuable one alone. D Lodge, you filthy bastard! Those squelch noises, LMAO's sigh, I should call her. Bin for you, you filthy, filthy bastard. I would never say such a thing. I totally would. In fact, it's honestly a miracle I haven't already. Right, we're gonna go to 6:30 today because I've got to have my tea and I've got to leave the house at 7. The stream has been very adult. Sorry, all them kids that like to watch Powerwash 2 content. This stream is not for you. It has also not been very grown up. This one's for the teens. It is Powerwash Sim, but it is also one of my streams, so I'm not that surprised. You know? My neighbour's son heard that comment and is crying now. Well, maybe they should grow up. Just kidding. I love kids. I actually do really like children, and I get on with children really well. I think that they sort of know that we have the same energy. They're like, you and me. We're going to get on well because our brains work the same. I'm like the same as them. I just know more words, you know? And that's, I think, one of my strengths is that I'm just, you know, the same as a child, but I just know a few more words. I once spent an entire party just like hanging out with the 2-year-old. He would just like sit on my lap and show me things on his iPad. And I invented a game for him to play where he basically pretended to like, we'd go, whoa, at people and they had to pretend to die. And I don't know if that's a good thing to teach a 2-year-old, but he was having a great time. It's because he was like, he really liked Iron Man. So I made everyone in the party pretend to die over and over again. And you know what? I bet he had the best night of his life. And then he got the bubbles out, and we were both very excited about the bubbles. There's categorically nothing cooler than bubbles. Fact. I do like children as long as they don't share my birthday. Exactly. If a child shares my birthday, they're dead to me. Especially if it's a child whose friends, like, who are meant to be friends with. Because then it's like, fuck, now the rest of my life's going to be about this child's birthday. And their parents are never going to be able to come to any of my parties ever again because the child's birthday's on the same day. I really want those merman gems back. Wish I could help, but I'm too busy worshipping the cock silo. I don't know if I like that I said that, actually. I don't know if that one was something I should have said. Sick, I have friends, brag Ashton. Sorry! Sorry! If one of my friends' children end up having the same birthday as me, I would make my friends pick between me and their child. Exactly, you get me. You have to pick. Whose birthday are you going to come to, mine or the child's? If you pick the child, we can never speak again. Why are you sitting up here, Sparky? You've already had your food. Oh, you just want to sit on my keyboard? Okay. Good. I was getting worried that you were going to do something useful. Like, no, not on the D-pad. Get off there. Look, you can sit on my keyboard as long as you don't sit on any important buttons. I know you're saying, Ashton, cats don't know which ones are the important buttons. Yes, this one fucking does. Don't get grumpy now. She's grumpy. Didn't you block a friend after her kid was born on your birthday? I didn't block her. I just unfriended her on Facebook. Because to be fair, I hadn't spoke to her in a long time. And then her baby was born on my birthday. And I was like, that's the final straw. Look, I can't explain it, okay? Sometimes we do things that we're not proud of. And one of those was unfriending a woman when she had a baby. And announced it was born on my birthday. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of what I did. But I still did it, and I stand by the fact that I did it. That's the final straw. I was just like, well, we haven't spoken in a long time, and now you have the audacity to have a baby with the same birthday as me? How dare you? Thanks, Gonzo. You've always got my back. I appreciate you. Well, gang, I think that the barn's pretty much clean. So maybe we just won't clean the silo and the silo cock shall stay forever present. The silo cock remains living for another day. How do you feel about that, Sparky? She feels nothing about it. Thanks, Gonzo. I appreciate you never having a child on with the same birthday as me. So I think we'll leave it there, because I think if we carry on, we're gonna have to clean the silo cock, and that's just not. No one wants that. No one wants that, do they? So we won't. We won't do that. But thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Sorry this was a slightly shorter stream as well, because I forgot you're gonna have me dinner. But I'm gonna send you over to. Oh, I was well confused then. I just saw that Cold Toilet was streaming and I was like, who the fuck is that man with a ponytail? And they're watching something. I will send you over to our pal Ben and you can all go watch the wrestling and you can tell him all about the silo cock. I'm sure he will enjoy that. So, yeah. Have a great rest of your day, your evening, afternoon, sleep, whatever it is you're planning on doing with the rest of your day. And I shall see you all very, very soon. We'll be streaming some Sims tomorrow at 4, so do come along and hang out if you'd like to. In the meantime, stay cute, yeah? Stay cute. You have to. All right, love you. Bye.